So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing this Kohler toilet. I did not check the model of it. It seems like it's a Wellsworth, something in there. Can't remember. But anyways, a homeowner provided this. I believe they got it from Lowe's. So we got this installed. So brand new bolts down below, 2-inch brass bolts, brand new washers, stainless steel washers, nuts, all of that. Got it mounted in there. The tile is pretty uneven, especially over on this side. That tile, the full tile toward the back of the wall, is up about a 1/4 inch higher than this tile, which means there's a huge gap all the way on the side. So we took some shims, put them on the back side of the toilet, and then about 4 all the way around this side to the front of the toilet, and then caulked it in. So we've got zero movement. I showed the homeowner. We rocked it back and forth, and then front to back. No movement at all. We did go ahead and let them know that there's a sticking point in the handle right here. When you flush it, if you look at this right now, you can see there's movement from here, and it'll stick at this point right there, and you'll see it has to be lifted back up. Anyways, we showed the homeowner what was going on there, and if it becomes a problem, you'll just need to replace the flush lever. But there's no adjustment. There's no installation that makes it correct as opposed to incorrect. It's simply something straight from the manufacturer. So, and it is under warranty, so I'd just get with Lowe's, whoever. If that becomes a problem and this tank begins to drop water and fill automatically, and you start to hear it run on a regular basis, just go over to Lowe's, tell them what it is, and get a new part from Kohler. I don't think Lowe's is going to sell this part exactly. Anyways, it fills, it flushes, it shuts off correctly. We did replace the supply line. It's a ProFlow, not a ProFlow, Fluid Master, 3/8 by 7/8 by 20-inch braided stainless steel. So that's good. Seats installed. Everything else looks good over here. We did do some additional work on these 2 sinks. This one we disassembled completely and put back together. There is a little bit of corrosion down here on that drain assembly. So as long as that putty seals, leave it and leave it alone. But do monitor this for any kind of leaking. Once that dries up, monitor this to make sure that you're not getting any leaking up around that nut area. And let me get my flashlight real quick. So you want to monitor up in here, right where this gasket, my hand's right in front of the camera, right where that gasket is, for leaking around there. Because part of the sink on top is corroded away. It's got brand new putty in it right now, feeling around it with my fingers. I ran a lot of water down here, and so it doesn't feel like there's any moisture whatsoever. This side we did not disassemble. All we did was get down here, and again, this control mechanism, the hard gray plastic part right here that mounts to the tailpiece, that was hanging down, and there is an interior part missing out of there. There's no leaking, but one of the little gaskets, one of the little hard plastic spacers that's keyed, is not in there. And so anyways, we put it back together. We asked them the same thing, just monitor it. We did take a picture of that little tag that's sitting on the cable that may be specific to the part for the drain, or it might be the part for the sink or the faucet itself. Don't really know. But even then, if you have the model number of the faucet, they'd be able to trace it back to this type of drain assembly and get you some new parts out here. So anyways, both drains are clean and working. Toilet is set. Outside of that, this installation is done.